Well, guys, welcome back to the show. Thank you for joining. This is Bank Fishing. Happy to have this rolling again. It's been a long journey. When I was down there in Texas, I had a nice, cool-looking studio. Now, I finally got my studio redone. Got me a newer setup. And, yeah, so the reason it's been taking so long, this whole pandemic thing going on, I had to move, I had to get a different job, and now things are good, and now I got me another studio that I'm setting up, and so welcome back, guys. Sorry if it took so long. I know the whole pandemic thing ruined a lot of things, but we're back on track, and we're gonna get started. So let's open up this cold one because I'm thirsty. So, all right. Now, I'm kind of new in this area, trying to find some cool things at the antique malls, trying to find any kind of fishing things. So what I did find that I'm going to show y'all is I found me a nice little old 202 Zebco. This is like back in 1983. There's actually a date on here, on this cover. Yeah, incorporated in 1983. So I picked this up at this thing is it needs some work. I mean it's lining pretty good. It needs some work. So I got that at an antique mall just down the road from me, and it was only like $8. No, I think it was $10. And then this one was $8. This is like the antique spinning reel. This baby is something else. This is a Swift 660. It's a Swift 660 spinning reel. And this thing, it's a bit loud. You can hear that? That's a bit loud. So, I think I'm going to clean these up and maybe I can use them. If not, they'll be just in my collection, in my fishing. And also I got this for like $10. This old tackle box. It's made out of tin. Old tackle box. And it's in great shape. It's not broken. So you got your bottom tray, you got your two trays, and you got the big tray right here. This is probably like for your line, probably like one of those rope stringers. And this is for your couple of lures, and this is probably like storage, like bags of worms and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty neat. A little vintage fishing, that's for sure. A little vintage, so who knows? We might go out and make a video with these old antiques. So, well, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully I get these all worked up, greased up and everything. And not only, I'm going to show you what I've got to get done. Because I love fishing so much that I have so many reels, it's insane. Like I've probably got 25 rod and reels, right? And people probably think I got a problem, but you know, I just love buying new reels and rods and go out there and try and catch a bass on them. And then a lot of times I'll keep using them for a little bit, and then I'll put them on a rack and fish with the next one. Put the next one on the rack, fish with the next one. I don't know. It's just me. I like doing different rigs and everything. So, but I'm going to show you. See all these? These right here are all the reels that I normally use the most. Is this right here, and I'm going to show you what we've got to do in the future, and I'm dead serious, we are going to get some rods, and we're going to have to rig up all these reels I've got. I don't know, people think I'm crazy. Alright, so, spinning reel. This is a what is this? This is a 7-bearing spinning reel. It's the Walmart. What is it? The Walmart? It doesn't say on here, but what is it? I have the other set. Where is it? At least it's like the Walmart outdoor brand. Oh, here it is. It is the Walmart, yeah, outdoor angler. See that? These right here, outdoor anglers. And 7-bearing, 6-bearing. 6-bearing bait caster, 7-bearing spinning reel. Hey, and I've put them to the test and I've caught bass on them. And they work, man. They're pretty good. Now, they're kind of discontinued. You can't find these now. Which I'm glad I got the set. So we gotta get rods for those. And the Shakespeare 1-bearing spinning reel. I've caught some bass on this thing. If you see my videos, me fishing on a red pole, this is what this reel was from. I was fishing this reel right here, catching this like the baby bass in last winter, and this is what I was using most of the time last year on my videos. So this thing is, for 1 bearing, this thing is pretty smooth. It works pretty good. So we gotta find a rod for that. I got this at an antique store out in Texas. This is a Daiwa Magforce. A Daiwa Magforce. It works. It works okay, but still need to get a rod for that. And then I got the Zupco 33. This is probably the early 2000s model. It's a little bit older, like the early 2000s, probably back in 06, 07 era. That's when I first started bass fishing. I got these at Walmart. They're like $20, and I've caught a bunch of bass on these. Matter of fact, I've caught some of these bass on this reel. I've caught that, and I've caught, no, I've only caught these two. These 2 bass, that's a 3-pounder. That's 1.5, maybe 2. And that's what I call them. Zupco 33. It's a great reel. Y'all people don't know what, y'all people are beginners out there. You don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a spinning reel or a bait caster. Zupco 33. Works. And here's a newer version of it. I bought a new version. See? It's almost the same. You can tell this one's a little bit older. This is the newer version. Zupco 33. So, and they work great. So, you new beginners out there, get you a Zupco 33. You can get a combo probably at Walmart for like $40. Something like that. Zupco 33s are great reels to use when you're first learning how to bass fish. And I still use them. I ain't got no shame using the button. You know? And then I got this at Academy, and this thing, the bearing is about shot. It's a Pinnacle bait caster, 7-bearing. My button, my little plastic button's gone off of it, broke off, so I'll just have that little thing right there. But we still need a rod for that. It'll work just great. I've caught some bass on it. It's a good reel. The The bearing's probably a little loud, but it still works. And this one, we've got to get a. This is my pride and joy right here. I got this back in probably '08. Yeah, back in '08. It's a 7 bearing Energy PT. It's a Quantum. This is made for burning, like lipless crankbaits, stuff like that. I got this, I believe, my 23rd birthday, something like that. And I went to Bass Pro and got me this thing was like $250. But I wanted it so bad because KVD fished it in his Bass Pro videos, and I wanted one so bad. And I got the spinner reel that matches with it, so. And it's been a good reel. It's been a real good reel. It's been old, but it's been a good reel, so. Now, here's like a newer kid's version of a Zebco. It's like the Zebco Splash with all the different colors. Have not caught a fish on this. I've got to get me a rod for it. I did try to fish with it, but we just haven't got that bass on that one yet. So, and when I do, you'll know. And then this is like a little crappie reel, a little panfish reel. It's a Shakespeare. It's a bit worn out. I think I need some grease and oil. It's a bit worn out, but we need to get a small little crappie rod for that one. And then we have this beauty. Got this at Bass Pro's on sale for $100. This is a 10 bearing, a Pro Light Series bait caster at Bass Pro Shop. It's a Bass Pro. Very nice. I had a rod, but I switched it off and I need to get a rod for it. So it's nice and smooth. Very smooth. Can't remember the gear ratio because it's about wore off. But it's very nice. And then this is Johnny Morris Bass Pro reel. This was like this is a $100 reel too. I think I got the combo. Can't remember if I got the combo or no. I got the reel. The reel was on sale. It was like $100 as well. So Johnny Morris Bass Pro. Very nice, very nice. Works real good. It's 10 bearing. 10 bearing reel. So 2 10 bearing reels at Bass Pro. Now, people ask, why do you got so many reels? Why do you got the $5 ones? Look, I like the fact that I got some $100 reels. These are $100 a piece. Back then, they're probably like, if you could find these, good luck. They're probably like $40 if you find these. And $100 at Bass Pro. They still work great. I got braid line on them. I fished with them. I caught bass on them. They work great. People wonder, like, why do you still use push buttons? I just like the art of the reels, especially these Zebcos. These are my favorite. So now, a true fisherman will go out and fish any kind of reel you can find. If you like look at that. It's nice. I mean, smooth, everything. This reel will last you a while. Same with this one. This reel will last a while. See? Nice and smooth. Makes a little racket. But, you beginners out there, if you want cheap reels, get the Zebco stainless steel ones. They're the best. And ladies out there, they've got pink ones. My wife has a pink one. My wife has a purple one as well. So, and these are mainly for the kids. I've got some kids that I've got kids that they've got their reels too. So But everything they all have in common is they can catch fish. So that's the main thing. They can all catch fish if you know where to fish it, and you know what to use, and you know what areas to fish. You'll catch a bass in them, I'm telling you. So I know when I was young, I got into bass fishing. Man, I gotta have to get the best one. $250 reel, right? $250. I had to get it. I had to get it. You know, it was calling my name. It's one of those things like, when I first got it, I couldn't wait. You know, I couldn't wait to get it and everything. And I started catching fish on it. I'm like, yeah, it's well worth the money. And then now, they have like, there's so many brands out there. It was nice and smooth. It's kind of rough right now. So, the thing about it, you don't gotta have $100 stuff. You can simply go get you a Walmart reel. This was like $30, I think $40, $30 or $40. And this was like the Walmart outdoor. Now they have the Walmart, I'll show you. They got the Walmart Ozarka reel. I got this for Christmas. Got that one for Christmas, okay? This is a 6 bearing. Same bearing as this one. This cost the same as that. And I got a little drop shot rig on there. But I got this for Christmas. A 6 bearing. This is an Ozark. Yeah, Ozark Trail. This is an Ozark Trail, the Walmart brand, okay? This was like kind of the older Walmart brand, and then this brand started showing up, so. But they're basically the same reels, just a different brand. And it works great. It casts smooth. It works wonderful. So don't focus on getting the high-dollar name brands out there. So don't get the high-dollar name brands. And I'll also show you this reel right here. This is a Zebco bait caster. Okay, I got this at $20 on eBay. It's a Zebco bait caster. This thing is smooth. I love this thing. This is probably my favorite reel. It's nice. It's a 3 bearing. Okay, it's a 3 bearing. I don't remember the gear ratio. I think it's a 5 something to 1. I don't remember. But anyway, it's nice. It's nice and smooth. It casts great. I can finesse rig this thing, and casts is great. Like, I love this thing. This is probably the best $20 I've ever spent on this reel. And it works wonderful. And I've caught bass on it. So those are the rod and reels that I normally use when I go. So it just shows you that you can't focus on all the high-dollar name brands. Now, if I was a pro fisherman and I was in a tournament and I've got to get the good equipment, but yeah, but I'm not. So, and you know, I'm not sponsored, so if I was sponsored, maybe I'll get the high-dollar stuff. But I'm not worried about being sponsored. I'm just worried about getting some cool reels, go up and try to catch a bass on it. So, but these are all my reels. Wanted to show you my collection. And yeah, people think I got a problem, but it's alright. So let's put these back. So we're going to focus on trying to get rods. We're going to set up the different rigs on all these reels, and we're going to talk about the rigs. So that will be in the future videos. So well, guys, thank you for joining. Sorry it's been so long. It's been like over a year, way over a year to even post another video. I've been dying to do another video, but like I said, I got relocated. I had to establish myself, reestablish my family, get the kids in school. My job's doing good now, so now I'm back. I can do some videos, so I'm excited. What 2021 bring to us on bank fishing. So thank you guys. Push that like button, push that subscribe button, comment down below. Please tell me what you think about all these cool reels that I've got, and Tell me what you think about my new studio. Tell me what you think about all these bass that I've caught. This is a 6 pounder, 5 pounder. That's about a pound and a half of my first 3 pound. These are my first few bass that I've caught when I'm back in 07, 08 in that area. So well, that's a wrap, guys. Thank you, and remember, always have fun fishing. Thanks.